So, when it comes to the UK, we seem to get pretty mislabeled. Because all we want is our country back, and in return you get labelled as racist. However, I've got to tell you this conversation that happened today. So basically a couple of weeks ago there was a Muslim guy that joined our work. It's basically a call centre, but I'm not on the phones anymore. And this Muslim guy that's just joined, right? We'll call him Asif. And he was saying to me, oh, clown. He was saying, when I was a kid, racism was extremely bad. In fact, he said that he had to deal with so much when he was younger. So I said, oh, did you now? And he said, oh, yes, we did. So he told me what the solution was. So he said, you want to know how we got around it? I said, go on then, tell me. And no word of a lie. He said how we tried to beat it. He said, we basically used to have to go round in like groups of 10 to 20 of us. Just causing fights and just causing hassle. And he said that they had to do all of this so people knew not to mess with them. And at this point in time during the conversation, bear in mind he's just told me that he's had to deal with quite a lot of racism. And then he's told me that he was going around in groups of 10 to 20 of them, just causing fights. So at this point, you know me, I can see the hypocrisy. And I'm absolutely, I'm laughing my head off at this point. And he just keeps going on and on. And he was just said, we used to have loads of fights in the streets. And you can imagine, a group of 10 to 20 Pakistanis just causing fights in the British town centre. And they're sat there wondering why people are kind of just, second guessing them. You can't have it both ways. You can't say that you're getting it tough because of your race, whilst on the other hand going around in groups of 10 to 20 of you. Like I said, just causing fights in the town centre. But let me know what you think as well. Do you think that it was bad back in the day? Or like myself, do you kind of just think that maybe going around in a gang is going to get you kind of nicknamed as a gang? If you go around fighting in groups, is it just us? If you go around fighting in a group, they're going to call you a group of fighters. It really is mad. And as always, thank you very much for becoming one of the 51,400 subscribers.
This country has gone crazy.